Cheeky Toby. Toby grew up with several mental disorders during his childhood, making it difficult for him to fit in with normal people. He was constantly bullied by his classmates for his tics and was ultimately deemed unsuited for a public school surrounding. So he switched to homeschooling. While he received plenty of support from his mother and older sister, Laura, his father was nothing but a negative influence on his son. Having lost himself to alcohol, drugs, and gambling, Toby's father became increasingly abusive towards his family, especially his son, Toby. When Toby was 17, he and his sister were involved in a tragic car accident that resulted in Laura's death. Toby's symptoms worsened greatly because of this. He lost his appetite for food, became even less social than before, and slowly began to lose his memories. On the night he returned from the hospital, Toby saw a slender man watching him from the street. Slender Man repeatedly stalked Toby wherever he went throughout the following weeks, causing Toby to have several visual and auditory hallucinations. Concerned for her own son's safety, Toby's mother brings him to a psychiatrist to help him cope with his post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Eventually, the next day, Toby dreamt of his sister's corpse, followed by an attack by the Slender Man. As Toby walked down the stairs, he began hearing voices telling him to kill his father. He eventually couldn't ignore the voices anymore and had a complete mental breakdown. After a brief struggle with his father, Toby gained the upper hand, violently stabbed his father in front of his mom. In a desperate attempt to escape the police, he set the neighborhood on fire as a distraction, but was quickly surrounded by the flames. Just as he was about to give into his eventful death, the Slender Man teleports in front of him and saves him. 2 weeks later, Toby's mother listened to a news story about the murders of several teenagers. The main suspect is Toby, due to one of his hatchets being found at the crime scene. This marked the moment Toby officially became a proxy of Slender Man.